Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Tonight, Puffin and I are going to the movies, so I thought that I would film myself getting ready and talking a bunch of nonsense and kind of share it with you guys. So let's just jump right into this and do it together. That sounds so bad. Let's get to the video. So I'm going to start off the video like I do every video and use my two favorite primers. The first is MAC Skin Refine Zone from the Prep and Prime line. I'm putting this just on my pores. And then right on top of that, I'm putting Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer and Smoothing. I'm actually starting to have to struggle to get this out because I use it every single day. I have to like torture the bottle to get it out. So it might be about that time for me to get a backup because I will lose my cool real quick if I don't have this. Like, nope, today's canceled. My pores are going to be visible to the world, so we can't do today. I'm going to try a new foundation today. I picked this one up already and it was the wrong color, so I picked it up again. And this is the MAC Matchmaster Compact. This is a little bit more hydrating than the original and the colors are a little bit off, so keep that in mind. And so you're going to open this guy and there's like this cute little sponge here, which they say to use, so I'm going to. And you open this up and you've got like a sponge with like it's saturated in foundation. So I'm going to give this a shot. I've got this in here still apparently. I like testing out new foundations when I'm going out on a date with Puff because he thinks I'm cute no matter what. So I could be like having a horrible day and he's like, "You're still cute, honey." So yeah, we're going to give it a shot with him. So I'm just going to take this little sponge thingy and kind of press it in here. And you can use a brush if you want to. I'm just going to see how this works. I'm just going to start pressing this into my skin. And this is the shade 1.0. So one little tap just did that whole side of my face, and I think it looks pretty good, so we're going to go with it. So that was 2 ounces in the product, and that did my whole face, so not bad. And then it feels really nice. It's like a satin kind of finish, and I used it in a light finish kind of manner. I don't want a light coverage kind of manner. I didn't want to build it up. You can build it up to medium, but I don't like layering foundations on my skin type because I have texture and I feel like I get real cakey real quick. So I'm going to see how this ends up. I don't think that this is necessarily an amazing thing to keep using over and over. So I wonder if MAC is going to start selling these because I did like it press into my skin with this. So this is a good little sponge. So I'm just going to pop this back on here and shut this guy. And then in case anyone's wondering, you can actually buy the inserts for these so you don't have to pay the full price every time. So if this was a foundation you ended up loving, you kind of get it cheaper by just buying the insert. So that's cool. Now I'm going to highlight using the usual NARS Naked Skin. It's not NARS, it is Urban Decay. Oh my god. And I'm just going to pop this underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, all the typical places. Puffin and I are going to go see Deadpool tonight. I'm so excited. It takes a lot for me to get excited about a movie, and I'm really excited about this one. He's really into Marvel. I like certain ones and don't care for some other ones, but I'm excited about Deadpool. The last movie I saw was The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. It was really good. It kind of reminded me of, what's the movie with Wilson? Castaway. It was almost like Castaway with a like cynical twist behind it and not as quiet the entire time. You know, different kind of scenario, but that's kind of the vibe I got was like, oh man, that sucks for you, dude. But yeah, it was a good movie. But now I'm going to set my under eye concealer, Hourglass Ethereal. You guys already know. I don't know why this isn't like a bigger thing. Why aren't more people using this to set their under eye concealer? I don't get it. It's so pretty. Even if you don't use this shade and just use one of the Hourglass powders, they're so gorgeous. Like, I don't understand why more people don't talk about them. Now I'm going in with MAC Careblend Powder in Light Plus. I kind of think this is becoming my new favorite powder, at least for the winter time. I don't know if I'm still going to love it as much during the summer when I get a little bit shinier. But right now, like, I have been picking this up more and more. Like, I've already got another hole in this guy, and this is a new one. So, I don't know. I really like it. Okay, this is another product I haven't used. This is I'll Hold My Breath from the LA Golding collection. So it's a bronzer and a blush. I'm probably just going to use the bronzer. And I checked online. It is available right here. So if it's not when this goes up, sorry guys. I just want to try it out. I only picked up the bronzer side. It's a pretty color. I just feel like playing with things that I haven't used before or I haven't used in a while. So, I'm just playing. This was more pigmented than I had anticipated though, so I'm gonna have to tone that down a bit. For my brows, I'm gonna use the Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Push these bad boys up. I don't even feel like doing my brows today. I don't. We're going to see if I can do this from 10 feet away because this is like nearly impossible. It's going to be interesting. Real interesting. So I'm going to take this and I flip it up. Yeah, I can't see. Hold on. I'll flick upward here. Anywhere I'm sparse, I like to fill in. But I like to go in like hair-like motions. I brush these down and more hair-like motions. Okay, I'm going to perfect this when I get up close, do my other one, and then we're going to pop some brow gel in them. Now I'm just popping MAC's Clear Brow Gel through them. I like to push them upward. And I'll kind of go back through them and push them upward again. So both sides of the hairs are covered. People always ask me for a brow tutorial, and I'm like, really? That's it? Like, I kind of go through them a little bit with a pencil, and then I have clear brow set. But it's like, I have a lot of brow hair, so I feel like it would be such a boring tutorial. But I don't know. You guys let me know. If you really, really want me to, I'll do it. But yeah, it just seems weird. And Puffin hates it, like hates it when I get compliments on my brows. We'll be out to dinner and somebody will be like, I love your brows. And he's like, what the hell is that? And I think it's hilarious. It's like, who compliments people on their brows? And then he was at the gym or something and somebody complimented him on his beard. He was like, that's so weird. That's not okay. I'm going in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to both clean up the underbrow and prepare for some eyeshadows, which I have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to fill back in my freckle with Taupe Pencil by MAC. This is not available anymore, but I'm sure you guys can find a pencil if you want to give yourself a little freckle. I have one right here. I don't know if you guys can even see it through the makeup anymore, but I always add it back in. It used to be a lot darker before I started using Retin-A and hydroquinone, but as long as I pop it back on, we're good. Now I was digging through my collection and kind of just wanted to pick up some things that I haven't picked up, at least in a little while, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, and also this one I've never used on camera before. This is from MAC, and it is a Harvest of Greens Mineralize Quad, so I'm going to use these two and play up my eyes today. I'm first going to grab this yellow shade on a MAC 242 and pop it right underneath my brow bone. Then I'm going to use this white shade, same brush, and I'm going to pop this on the inner corner. Now the MAC 221, I'm going to grab this shade right here and use this as my transition shade. So right above the crease. and work your way up. And I'm gonna make a little V out here. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a winged liner or just like a smoky look. So I like to go ahead and do this, and then if I decide to do liner, I can clean it up. Same brush, and I'm now gonna pick up this neutral shade right here, just on the tip, and popping it right into the crease. Windshield wiper motions first, just because I want it directly into the crease, and then small circular motions to buff it out. You guys, I really have no idea what I'm doing with my eyes today. I'm just kind of doing something. So watch this end up looking like something I've already done before. Oh well. Puff will still think I'm cute. He won't notice. Puff has only ever noticed one thing, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I use primer, is because I used primer and my husband was like, your skin looks smoother, and I was like, you noticed? And it was done after that. Now I'm going to go in with this bad boy, same brush. I'm going to grab the deeper green on this, and I'm going to pop it into my crease as well. I'm just doing all the crease work today. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Can't blame me. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just go right around this edge right here. It was a little harsh for me. Now on a MAC 242, I'm going to grab the brighter green shade, and I'm going to pack this on the brush, and then I'm going to go in and spray it with Fix Plus so that it's a little bit more bright. And I'm going to pop this on my lid area, leaving this inner corner open. I'm wearing a green shirt. Yeah. I guess I'm in a green mood today. I didn't even think about it. It's about that Mondays, honeys. On a MAC 239, I'm going to grab this shinier, brighter shade, and I'm going to pop this on that inner corner just to brighten it up a bit. You could wet this if you wanted it to be more metallic too. I'm liking this eye, but I feel like it needs some sparkle. What sparkle could I put on it? Ooh, you guys are gonna shoot me for this, but really want to use it, so I'm just going to. I'm going to put I Like to Watch a Dazzle Shadow from MAC. I'm just going to pop it on my finger, and I'm going to pop it on my eye. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Right there. Ooh, yeah. Hey MAC, make these permanent. Okay, thanks, bye. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to grab this shade again on a NARS pencil brush, and I'm going to buff this pretty far down to smoke out the lower lash line. And then right on top of it, I'm going to grab the deeper green, and I'm going to pop that right on top closer to the lower lash line. Now I'm just going to take a clean sponge and just kind of bring up this area right here, cleaning it up just a tiny bit without making it harsh. Then I'm going to add a little bit of liner. The liner I'm going to use is Rich Ground by MAC. This is a Fluidline. I can't do this on camera, so I'll be right back. I went ahead and put on my mascara and lashes too, like why not? So I used, what are they called? Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, and I kind of cut them a little bit because I wanted them to be shorter. And I was thinking of a blush that I could put on with this, and I'm just like, I don't want to use gingerly, and I'm going to use gingerly. It's just too perfect for the look. It has to be done. It is what it is. Gingerly, it is. You guys, for real, this feels like there's angels dancing on my face. That's what this brush feels like. Maybe that's why I go overboard with my blush sometimes, because I just like the way this brush feels. Mel, why'd you go so ham with your blush? Tom Ford made me do it. And I'm going to use Sculpt by MAC and a new brush that I got. This is a 133. And I'm going to sculpt out my cheekbones. And don't worry, I'm going to blend all this out. So if it looks a little crazy, it won't in a minute. Speaking of soft brushes, this is good. Blending all that out using my MAC 139, so we have no harsh lines. I'm a flippin' poet, haha. Was totally going to use something else to highlight, but it's kind of like gingerly. Brilliant it is. Like, I love Brilliant. Woo! Kind of goes with my look anyway. This goes with every look. Spraying my beauty blender, soaking it up, and then I'm going to press this highlight into my skin. I am going to change it up for lips a little bit. I'm going to use NARS Jane Audacious Lipstick. And I have my Prep and Prime lip on. It's like the first thing I do. So a lot of times it's not in my videos. Okay guys, that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.